Oh, wow. It's just left at last. Yeah.
Yeah. I know you've been hosting... Hey guys, welcome to CappingTV's cast of the Salt Dudes vs. Salt-Free Gaming. Currently, 27 minutes into this... Well, not 27, 17 minutes into this round. 1-1 at the moment. Very intense game so far.
Alright, so here we are at mid. Demo kind of left is in their kitchen. He's trying to kill Jat. He goes down. Razor does get a pick on Zora, but DVP and left are fighting it out in their own kitchen. They trade players. So Ollie is on top of point. He does jump in, but he's not on top of anyone. He doesn't get anything done and gets picked by Catfish. Himari goes out through window and he's on the medic, but he doesn't manage to pick Mink. So it's just Redcoat on the point. He does go down to some nice rockets by Catfish. So I'd say that was a pretty good mid-fight. Oh, pretty good fight for Catfish.
Yeah, this will be an easy second take. Left's getting pretty fast forward. I reckon he's going to go for a mid pick here. Never mind, he isn't. That sentry's going up by Zora. It's pretty far back.
Oh, Amari gets a good pick on the pocket
The
there.
left will look to bomb off this, and here he goes from under.
And when they have 100% left is in. He's on Mink.
Ooh, one more rocket would have done it.
Yeah, he did get a good first rocket, but wasn't able to follow up.
Oof.
So this will signal the push. They are going through Roller. They have popped Ellie on the scout, but they haven't been able to deal with the sentry here. So Uber's fading. They're not on the sentry, but cap time for Salt Free does it.
Goodness.
Just ignore sentry and heavy and just cap second.
Yeah,
and then cap last.
Rookie mistake not standing on the point. You need to defend the point in this game mode. Oh well. Next mid, they can reset. They can retake it. The Sut dude's got this. Left is gonna go big. Just watch.
So Redcoat and Wigan do the same rollout. Sticky by Redcoat onto Wigan. Left has gone into their kitchen again. Himari's up top, getting some nice damage. Ollie jumps in, trying to take top. Nice jump with left. Nated bomb. Salt Free are getting pushed out of middle. And it was just Sardudes taking control of upper, able to just move across the point and muscle them out.
They really picked off DVP's bomb very efficiently there. Just 3 shots and he was dead. Wigan getting punished and cheese here. Almost goes down. Scout very low.
Might go down here. Just narrowly survived. But this will be a second take. Please, moving forward in lobby. He has popped. DVP's behind it. They're just fighting each other. Uber's both popped, pushing left. Soldier's just looking. Not much really happened there, but DVP's under, hoping to do something. Redcoat is stuck in. He does go down to Drat. Left comes in, tries to get a bomb, does manage to get 2 kills.
Is working out. Ollie looking to save Peak. Peak very low. Left bombing onto the point, dropping Razor.
Just collapsing on them.
Goodness.
And playing the heal beam.
Can't believe that worked out with Redcoat dropping like that. Oh well, good on him.
I just took advantage of the player's positioning and just out-DM'd them by the looks of it.
Yeah. Where do you reckon DVP's going to go this mid?
They have kind of been playing a bit passively top left, but no, he drops down. They spot left, tries to get away. Ollie and Himari and left are all quite low. Left jumps in right now. He gets a nice, good rocket on Catfish and does manage to pick him and stay alive, but Drat, Salt Free just pushed across the point and got punished, and left is still behind in Sawmill. It looks like he's going to pick Drat, and now, great play by left. He got behind, he killed Catfish, and he killed Scout, giving them lots of things to worry about on the side of Salt Free.
Yeah, left's very cheeky. Just picking off players left when he should be getting cleaned up. Salt Free need to address that issue. Oh, Ollie went big pick.
So Uber's exchanged, but Salt Free dropped 2 players in the Uber.
Goodness.
Stardude players are pushing in through left. Zora is on last. They're just not standing on it. He's just sitting there. They're all on the point, and the spam damage coming from Ollie and Himari in the demo. they just clean them all up. It was 3 players on last. You just shoot your rockets and they die.
I
So,
think they
too.
committed a bit too heavily to popping that Uber. Even losing just too many players. Especially when you're that close to last. Goodness.
Alright, so Redcoat and Wigan are both here at mid. Left is top right, looking to try and make a bomb at some point, and he's in. Catfish takes a good first rocket and does go down, but Drat
DVP
also
bombing.
goes down. Raises. DVP tries to get in. He picks a scout, but doesn't manage to get pick. Mink is running away. Zora's trying to chase, but does back off. Wigan is there to save them, but Mink hasn't been healing at all after mid, and is still at 55, whereas Sardudes are getting Uber right now, so if they make something happen quickly, they could pick them off here. Catfish is way too far forward, and they get a pick. They top Uber.
Yeah.
5% isn't going to get away, but goes down to Ollie. The Razor Heavy is feeble. Redcoats just picks him straight away, and the bomb in from left, cleaning up Medic. It's just Drat 1v2, but goes down. It's just they understood that the Medic didn't heal and was just able to capitalize with Uber advantage, and Ollie did the right thing there by very aggressively and ensuring they pick the Medic. Just ensuring they win that push.
Zora must have really been noticing stuff when he was forward like that. But anyway, this mid-fight. Left in the kitchen again. Ollie taking him forward, top left.
Mink just gets denied by spam rockets, and that's 4 down already. Razor's on 2 health. Catfish is just stuck. He's trying to make something happen. He drops down, doesn't get a kill, and Razor is behind.
I don't think they know. They don't know. Oh, he's going!
Is he going to 2-shot? No, he wasn't high enough health to be able to get a nice pick on pick. So this looks like potentially another round win for Sardudes. They do have 95% Uber. Mink won't even get close to getting it. However, DVP is going to try and get a headshot on the Medic. That's what they need right now. But
I don't think he's far enough forward for it.
Yeah, Sardudes are pushing under, so they're going to not be with it at all. Drat is just on the point. He does get focused very quickly by Sardudes. Mink goes down early, but Ollie and Left jumping over and cleaning up, just taking the high ground on the second point. And Salt-Free was just all bunched up there, and the coordinated bomb by Ollie and Left went in and just absolutely cleaned them up. And that's been a real highlight for Sardudes so far, is their soldiers' ability to work together, coordinate their jumps.
Yeah, with all eyes on Ollie and Left, Zora, Hamari and Redcoats, they just follow up and clean up.
So Hamari's up top, does take some early damage. Ollie is denied, is done quite low, but Left jumps in again, does manage to pick Wigan, and Catfish goes down. Catfish does trade with Ollie though.
Hamari on Mink, not hitting any damage there. So
this looks like Razor's going forward, trying to get something. Zora does go down, and Redcoat and Pick are separated, but it doesn't look like Salt-Free's trying to chase, so they'll just settle for middle hold and will be pushing into second.
See. Could hold it. They could bait out the Uber.
Oh, Redcoat just gets caught off guard. He's way too far forward. Left tries to make something happen, but does pick the demo in return and force the Uber.
He should drop here to DVT. Never mind. Gets a flash
Ollie
with the Uber.
tries to get in, almost picks Catfish. Does get some good damage on DVP, but it's not looking great with still 2 players down for Salt-Free. DVP is in. He's on the Medic. He does get a pick, but
Zora
the counter jump. Mink's so low, but does manage to get cleaned up by Himari. Ollie's just shooting rockets, gets the demo, but it's 3 up. Redcoat coming in for some hero play, but it was 1 against 3, and he got there late. I think that was a poor choice by Redcoats trying to contest there.
Yeah, he died late during that push, like before the push. Died early.
Yeah, and he's still got 7 seconds till he spawned. But they make the right decision on Sardudes. They go heavy, NG, and sniper, defensive.
Taking no chances with 3 minutes to go. It'll be very hard to win 3 rounds in 3 minutes. Nothing short of a miracle.
So Drat did go down. I think we should be looking for a util here. I think you kind of just need to get a pick. You need to be able to...
Bam.
You get some advantage, and yeah, so... This is still a pretty good play. They do... Well, they did have a heavy, but at the moment they just have a sentry. But if you can pick the sniper and maybe get another kill after that...
Alright, Hamari versus Jet. Who's gonna win, Necro?
I'm gonna say Hamari.
Alright. My bet is also on Hamari.
Is he gonna get that? But he does pick Ollie. He just peeked for no reason, I don't know why, but he's got a shot on Redcoat. Doesn't manage to get it, but gets to 150. With this player advantage, they are looking like they're going to push in. Catfish goes really aggressive, but Wigan gets dropped before the U-bar. Now they've popped. Catfish is moving really aggressively across the point with Razor. The Redcoat goes down very early, and so does Pick. But Zora comes in with the good cleanup. DVP's just on top of point. He's trying to get some cap time. The paint train isn't enough, and Drat just hasn't hit enough headshots. And the extra fragging classes for Sardudes were able to just take advantage.
Would have loved to seen some SMG action there. Oof.
I think what really hurt Salt Free was losing Wigan straight away before the fight even began.
Who did they drop him to?
They dropped during the Uber exchange.
Oh, goodness.
So that also didn't help them at all. It was the best, or one of the best classes at killing sentries, and they weren't able to deal with it very quickly.
Yeah, he does a lot of damage. Oof. I think the sticky launch is very overpowered. Nerf, please!
So Mink has about a 20 ad here. Sardudes are trying to maybe see if they can get an opening on the flank. Aiming. Zora goes down to a nice bait. Just sitting there, enticing a scout to come in, and the sticky trap from Redcoat killing him off at left. Gets a nice force, but they lose 3. Wow, they wanted to get a force, but they weren't passive enough, and they just lost 4 players. It's just Hamari and Oli alive.
They really need to speed up here.
Yeah.
30 seconds left. They're not going to get the round if they aren't capping the second point. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter though, right? I mean, it's 5-2. There's 20 seconds to go.
Could be 5-3.
Oh, Hamari's going for the token play on Mink, but doesn't get it.
It's cleaned up. White and white.
It's been an interesting game as the map concludes. It'll be a token push. Will they even try and push into last? And it doesn't look like it.
Map change on round end. Is the wrong config in play here? I'm not sure. But we'll see. Uber's popped through roller door. Scout leading onto Peak. Peak goes down.
Drat does pick Peak straight away, which is great. And left is getting focused. Still isn't down yet, but does go down. It's just Hamari up and Salt Free cap.
Interesting.
So 5-3.
Even with Wigan dropping early there, they managed to get the cap off.
Do we have the wrong config in play here?
Not sure. Might just be the STV. But Wigan's faster onto mid, taking a more aggressive position. Left very fast bomb, getting nothing done, drops immediately.
Following up, does manage to pick the demo. He gets the kit, does manage to pick Razor as well. Ollie's still behind and does kill Mink, but Redcoat is on the point. He doesn't manage to kill them all, but the bomb in from Ollie does get a good first rocket, but Drat has height advantage. He just spamming the choke, spamming the corner.
Would have been legendary if Ollie won that.
But he picked the demo and the medic, and meant that they were going to have even Ubers, and it wasn't going to be a wipe for them. Left is at Sawmill. He did have a little bit of luck, but he's rotated.
Do we see a crits? No, I don't. I would like to see some crits. Very. But red team isn't building at all. Goodness. 20% Uber add to Salt Free.
Yeah, hopefully they're aware of this. Drat was in a bit of a duel with left. No one died, and they got away safely. Hopefully Salt Free elect to push very quickly. They're about to get Uber. They should be moving to the chokes and trying to get something happen, but they aren't moving. I don't know why. Drat's at window, just spamming them a little bit.
I just don't think they're aware that they haven't had. They're about to lose it. In fact, they have. They should look to get a pop one, but left getting denied there. His next bomb will be a bit low.
But he survived, so that's good. He still has the pressure of a bomb available.
This is odd that Wigan isn't with the combo pushing. He's actually in Saw at the moment. But, Catfish with a massive force on the pick. And now Sulfree can just kite this Uber, but Ink does get forced. And now it's just a leapfrog as they chase Saltus out of this point.
Pick gets caught in lobby. Beat Razor and Amari trying something, but with his heal advantage and player advantage, they're going to try to make something happen.
They're just going to take position here.
Sulfree just gets a good pick, but Razor's on the point. Yes, nice. He just baits it. And the splash damage. Taking up to 4-5.
Roll that way. Alright, well, this mid, let's see if Subdude's going to bring it back. But, seems like...
Left is going an interesting play. He's already in his team's kitchen, but he's going to try and jump out soon, but they know he's in there. They're just kind of sitting passively. Wiggins moving very aggressive across the point and gets damaged very heavily and almost goes down. Catfish is so low, but gets killed. He gets baited by left. They manage to pick him. A good pipe by Wigan onto Ollie.
That's Satu's mid. Just 2 picks and they were out immediately. Salt free, holding from Cheat. Left already in on second. At grass at the moment. Murray looking to back him up. Razor and Drat though, holding grass. Valiantly.
So at a stalemate here on second, I assume someone's gonna make a bomb, maybe left or DVP. We might see them try and go an off-class push. Anyway, a combo for Sadudes is in Saw, but left jumps in, tries to make something happen on Mink, but gets denied very easily. And Drat and Razor go on the aggressive. They try and get a pick, maybe force the Uber, but pick is very low, but holds, which was great. But does pop, they're in second.
So this is Salt Freeze Uber.
Oh yeah, they
Uber
popped so late. But Sadudes have retreated very quickly, and they didn't get picked off after the Uber was popped by Salt Free. So it was just kind of a Uber exchange, nothing really happened, no real kills.
Well, I was going to say if Sadudes should have had an advantage, but they're not grinding, and Salt Free now have an advantage. What I'm noticing, Sadudes not grinding.
This is it's been a strange turn of events. They went up, Sadudes went up a quick 5-2, and now Salt Free just seem to have found their step. You know, taking a quick 2 rounds, although a large part, one of the rounds due to fix bad internet, but they have an option, they have a way of winning this match. They need to be a bit more aggressive, pushing.
Yeah, left jumping through stickies isn't going to work. Dies. 15-second respawn. I think Salt Free can do something with this. DVP going in.
DVP's in. Oh. And he doesn't get the 4th. So now it's even players, and no one's popped their Uber. Now, Sadudes are loving this. They want to run out as much time on the clock as possible.
Yeah. Do you think it was wise for DVP to sack back like that?
No, I think they should have just used the player advantage, buffed up, seen what they could get on the flanks, and just abuse them.
Oh yes, the legendary left spike play. He's approaching the crates or logs.
But Drat might know what's up, but Drat goes down. A nice rocket. Now left is in position. He's on the logs. Will he decloak?
I think
He decloaks, but he gets spotted initially straight away by Razor.
DVP going around.
Uber's been traded. They both have popped.
DVP is behind in kitchen.
But Ollie does get caught out. Should go down here and does. So with 2 picks after the Uber, both the soldiers, DVP tries something through his team's kitchen. Yeah, he does. And that allows him to get in the point. Drat does go down early, but Zora could be picked off here, is very forward. Hamari's just behind Hart. He's coming in, he's making a flank, trying to get on the medic, but gets denied by Wigan.
Left is very forward.
Yeah, he's in the kitchen.
Goodness.
They don't know he's there either.
Oh, it's happening again. He's waiting. He's very patient.
It might be a bit too late. He's very far behind.
Yeah, he's been spotted.
Ollie already does go down and left.
Drops Wigan.
He does get the demo, so that's really good. However, it should still be a second take for Salt Free, but they'll be hesitant to push here. I mean, even with Uber advantage, no demo.
Samari on the high ground.
And he's heavy as well. This is going to have to be a scout Uber, but Sardudes are aware. Redcoat has some nice stickies on Roller, so they won't be able to pop late. They will have to pop straight away going through the choke.
They come.
They elected to wait for the demo. They have popped very, very early, and Drat is in very deep. Follow-up bomb by Wigan. Doesn't seem to manage to get the medic. Murray is still up as heavy on top of the point. Wigan's trying to make the point, but just... I know he has already lost that push.
Well, Minka's
by that time happened.
And I don't think Sardudes want to push this. They're not taking any risks. They're just keeping the heavy up. I'm expecting to see a NG potentially and a sniper.
It'd be disappointing if they don't try and make something happen here with their 60% Uber advantage.
Oh, the pressure's on. Official. They just want to play it safe. You know? TDP very close under. Have they fixed that shadow showing through bug? Looks like it. They have.
Red Coat spots out DVP straight away as soon as he... The sniper.
Bit too greedy there from Drat. He died on the outside of lobby. And popping in here.
Yeah.
But Redcoats might drop here. He's very low on, and he's going to go down.
Oh, he does get picked. Still player advantage for Sardudes post-Uber.
Wigan fighting inside of the combo.
Icebreak gets a nice pick on the heavy, and DVP's coming in. He misses the rocket on pick. Could have gotten a counter kill on the medic, but Drat is coming in. He sees pick. He's going to go for the kill and manages to get it.
Oh,
Rocket's coming in, but...
Oh, the sentry. The sentry.
That's that. That's the first map. Wow.
Back forward to Sardudes.
To the wire.
Yeah, bloody
Salt Free.
Razor was right there.
We're so close.
Oh.
It looks like if... actually, no. I'm not sure if he would have gotten it.
The sentry... Nah, yeah. He needed more than 1 second to cap. But Salt Free, Wigan needs to push with the combo, I think. I think that's the problem.
I think that in the Ubers as well, they're dropping players a lot, especially like in that last push that we just saw. Drat was taken in with the Uber through the roller, and they went to flash Wigan, but then Drat just died instantly to spam. They didn't put the Uber back on him when he needed, when he was in a group of enemies. They just really need to stop dropping people in these Ubers. This is coming from both. Especially when certain teams, like, I don't know, are really fast at the pushes. Like, Sardudes just seem to be really, really fast on these pushes. And, like, in the early stages of the game as well, Salt Free was up, but then they just had that momentum. And they were able to bring it back just because they would take, like, 2 rounds and then they could just keep it up.
Yeah. Very back and forth. What are your thoughts?
I kind of think, yeah, dropping players is definitely a big issue. In regards to Wigan, I mean, that last push you were talking about, he jumps.
Do we have
forward.
logs?
We should have some logs.
I'll have a quick look. See, Daisy. Shouldn't be too hard to find.
So, Product, this is a map that is very demo and scout centric. However, soldiers can still have a big impact on Product. Now that pockets are also running gunboats, you can have 2 roamers, give you a lot of flexibility, and it's going to be interesting to see how Davy P and Left fight each other on the flanks. As your roaming soldier can do so much on the flank in this game, in this map. I mean,
I just popped the logs in Mumble.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it, Liam.
Taking a look at the logs, we're mostly seeing damage coming out from Ollie and DVP, and I think, as I was saying before in one of the mid fights, that Wigan wasn't hitting damage, but I don't know, Wigan's under-damaged by their demo, and he's also... Sorry, not under-damaged. All the soldiers have out-damaged both the demo, so it appears that both these teams are playing very soldier-heavy. And if you go down to take a look at the actual heal spread, you can see 38% heals coming out on Catfish and 32% on Ollie.
Sweet. Apologies for the inconvenience tonight, guys. Just some technical difficulty. Future cast was looking to improve.
I also take note of the fact that Sardudes has got more heals on their scouts and slightly more on their roamer in terms of salt free from Mink.
Sweet.
Yeah, it really was the tale of the soldiers, I think, for Sardudes.
I think it might be pretty interesting, this map, because, as you said before, this map is very demo scout heavy, but with all the pockets and soldiers these days running gunboats, they're just, I don't know, we're gonna have to see how the heal spread comes out, because you play a very different style of soldier on Viaduct.
Well, from the warm-up game I had with Left and Ollie play very, I guess, just distraction-based, I guess. Looking to be up on the high rock, and Left likes to be on the little hut just by corridor. Just distracting players, baiting out players. Then when they want to aggress and distract, I guess, they bomb straight onto. And it really opens up the red coat, Zora and Hamari to just take positioning and clean up. So I'm not sure about Sultry. I haven't watched them on this map before.
Soldiers' impact on mid bombs that are going to be coming from Left and DVP. Most mids you'll see on this map is really how teams coordinate with pushes, and coordinated aggression on product mid. The team who does a better job of it will almost always win.
So predictions, boys, quickly before the game starts.
3-1 to Sardudes.
I'm gonna say 3-2 to Sardudes, probably.
I'm gonna go 3-2 to Salt Free. I think their scouts and demo are better. Alright, so Left and Ollie are in very early. They've got some good bombs here, but Drat comes in. Mink does go down to Zora. Double. Catfish gets a nice kill. Drat and DVP go down to Redcoat's pipes. Icebreak is in. Something on the medic. Pick surfs away on 12 health. That was a great hold, and keeping the medic alive there for Sardudes was such a big. The aggression from left and Ollie netted them some nice early kills, and then Redcoat goes huge with the good 2 pipes to ensure his team has good player advantage, and we're just able to clean up the rest of the players.
Yeah, just strong coordination.
So Catfish is trying to go in deep. He gets very deep, but only gets 1 rocket on pick.
I don't think
he needed to pop there.
But they're gonna
he was healthy.
Forward hold.
Yes. So now for Ming and players are spawning just at the perfect time. Straight away they'll be getting 2 chokes as soon as they get Uber. But they're pushing to the side of Redcoat, and they're gonna have to clear stickies. Now they're rotating middle. Drat's out early. He has taken a lot of damage. He's in house, dueling Hamari. Drat and Wigan go down, and now they pop.
Just chasing players here. They should be able to, but they've
Is
lost
it looking great?
But so many
DVP's
low
in
players.
very deep. Catfish follows up. Does manage to go down from Zora, and it was a good hold.
I really thought they had that.
Well, they dropped 2 players before the Uber, and like what Liam was mentioning in the analysis of the last map, it's teams dropping players before Uber started. It really came back to haunt Salt-Free now. Now they're at a big Uber disadvantage. DVP gets a nice pick on the scout. Uber has been popped by Sardudes, and left has gone in very deep. Left manages to pick Wigan, and Mink goes down as well. Left still behind. DVP's trying to get a shot. Left will go down here. And now DVP's got free range of the point right now. Is he going to be able to hit any shots? He's missing at the moment.
Goodness.
Doesn't seem to have gotten a headshot yet, but he's just got all the time in the world.
They are
He's going to hit something.
there.
Peak is so low, and Salt-Free Wigan gets a nice sticky. Razor kills off Himari. And Ollie trades with Drat.
Yeah.
So it's 3 down for Sardudes.
They have long spawns too, but Salt-Free haven't capped it
Left is in, he's on Mink. Gets denied, Catfish cleans him up. So with this player ad, they really should be looking to get into point, and they are. Wigan's very aggressive on point. Doesn't look like he might get caught out, and it does. They trade demos. Zora gets picked off by the cleanup by Drat. Drat's just dueling Hamari here. Kills are going to help him out. Ollie tries to get counter kills, but only manages to trade for a solid.
Left fast into the DVP. Drops him to 1 health to me. He's going for a follow-up kill.
But Hamari and Zora are coming in with the demo now. They might be able to get this cat, but Razor with the heal. He goes down to a nice meat shot by Zora. Wigan does kill Zora, and they're back. They have Uber. So Ollie is trying to get the force, but he goes down, and he does. So Uber's popped. Wigan's jumped on the point. They need to cap it here with only 2 seconds left. They really need to kill players and not lose anyone here. A nice early pick on Redcoat, but Drat trades his life for it. Catfish is just up top, being a nuisance, but goes down and doesn't get a kill in return. So with this player advantage and DVP being up as sniper, they're not going to have much choke control. Left is moving up aggressively, gets a nice, good rocket on Razor, and Zora cleans him up. And Wigan is just alone.
And that's going to be round. I don't think the sniper's working out too well.
No, he wasn't hitting his shots.
Yeah, having 4 points. Yeah, and they're switching back on the soldier.
It just gave Left and Ollie a lot of space. Be aggressive. To be good distractions for his team to be able to follow up.
Yeah. But they did commit a lot to killing him.
Left
anyway.
and Ollie in a very deep, but they've managed to deal with it quite well. Wigan does go down, but their medics survive. Left is just making players be isolated. DVP does get in, and he does get a kill on
Razor's
pick.
shutting down.
Murray cleans him up. So medics survived for Salt-Free, and with the heals here, they should be capping second in very heavy.
It's a coordinated.
Mink is very low. Wigan could possibly go down here as well.
He's very low.
And Ollie looks like he's going to get picked, and he does, so...
And Medic only just spawned for sub dudes. That suicide tactic only got 15% out of it. Or 20.
Oh, well, what's really going to be crucial here is how well Salt-Free grind to begin with.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like they are.
So yeah, it is about 15-20%. It should be enough. Wigan goes down early again, but trades his life with Ollie. Drat goes down, Catfish goes down. They're trying to get really aggressive with this. They may have lost too many players. Mink has to stay alive here. And does.
Sweet, Ollie on Spy, very cheeky. What's he gonna do? Seems like all of Saf dudes know how to play Spy.
Well, I don't think Ollie needs to go Spy. That's the thing. If he doesn't get a pick here, his team is going to lose this point.
They're already aggressing, so... Oh, there he goes. He gets DVP on the channel. And they don't even know where he is. Who somehow know where he is. Razor having $300,000 headset.
So, not only does DVP go down to the backstab by Ollie, Drat also goes down. Ollie doesn't manage to get any more backstabs, but...
Ollie has a 17-second spawn.
That's really long.
Goodness.
But Razor goes down super early. DVP's trying to make something happen. Drat cleans up Hamari, goes down to a bomb by left. Catfish doesn't hit the midi, and left survives. He makes another bomb in and manages to pop Uber.
Looks like Salt-Free have the better Uber here.
Yeah. Ollie and left both go down. Wigan is still alive, coming up, gonna really push forward. Icebreak is just using the shovel. He's getting in real deep. Wigan is on top.
Dig their graves.
Drat comes in and cleans up pick.
Goodness.
That's what you want. DVP has the high ground, which is great. A good first rocket on Zora. Left comes in, takes high ground. Wigan does manage to pick Zora, but left is in. Kit doing a lot of distraction. Ollie comes in with the counter bomb. DVP. Oh, but gets both the soldiers. Redcoat dies from his own pipe, pushing very far forward.
I think these teams need to really understand at the point they do not need to be going forward. They're just dying and having such long respawn times and losing the game. It's happening over and over and over. Like DVP going forward like this, Drat's very far forward. They're just going to get picked off, isolated.
So left is behind, destroying players, but he did get picked off without any much trouble. The Drat goes down to Zora. And Himari, the scouts here doing a lot of work in this push. Zora is... he does! That's another kill for Zora.
Ollie onto the medic now. Mink dropping. Goodness me.
Oh no. And that's just not what you want. Now with 100% Uber on pick, this is desperation stuff for Salt-Free right now.
Salt-Free, the sniper, DVP, maybe he's feeling it. Misses one shot, but that was just a warm-up, I think. He's on cliff at the moment by himself, easy pick for anyone.
He needs to get a good pick here.
Peak's not giving it to him though. He's being very respectful.
Good discipline, making sure that he doesn't move out. He does pick the demo, which is great, but left does manage to clean him up.
That is Uber popped. And Salt-Free is grinding at spawn with Razor.
Post Uber,
looks like they're
Sudus
edging
managed to clean up. Mink did survive, which is very important. Is in a little bit of a sneaky spot.
Oh goodness.
Oh, patience. The patience! They haven't looked! Oh, he's gonna get on Mink! No! No! Oh. Horses!
And he gets out.
Oh!
You're so cheeky!
Wow! Wigan's so low, he might get caught out. Oh! The kill onto Catfish.
Oh, and left picks up Wigan from behind.
Oh, it's crumbling for Salt-Free. Himari comes in, the scouts for Sardudes. 4 kills. Oh, left.
They were so patient too.
Oh, left. Oh, that's such a good play. Wow, he just won them that round. That's fantastic. Wigan jumps in. He gets on the point, making sure overtime is definitely going to happen. He goes down very quickly, but Catfish is entering very low. But the Uber popped, and that's around 2-0 to Sardudes. Wow, they're looking very strong here. Pre-game prediction seem to be doing everything for Sardudes right now.
Yeah, just in complete secrecy.
Left gets in, gets a really good bomb, manages to pick Wigan straight away. Trying to get something to counter, but hasn't gotten anything down. He's on the medic, and Catfish doesn't manage to get picked. And so they lose the initial mid-fight.
That must have been really demoralizing that last round for Left to do a play like that.
It's definitely going to play on their minds. How they come back from that mentally is going to be interesting to see.
It is getting late. People are fatigued. And it's Viaduct. It's Viaduct. Such a repetitive
So
map.
it's Uber's been popped by Peak. They're
Left
getting in
surfing
very
on
deep. Managed to pick off Drat, which is okay. Left goes even forward. Gets Mink. Wigan goes down to red code. But DVP... Ollie comes in for another bomb. Tries to get Catfish. Doesn't manage to get anything else. But Hamari is coming up to clean. Zora gets a double. Red code with the nice pipe on DVP. And they hold with Uber advantage and player advantage. This is... even if Salt-Free push right now, they're not even going to have player advantage with their quick spawns, so it couldn't have gone any worse for Salt-Free there.
Well, 2 minutes left, they can look sacks, and that's what they're doing.
Wiggins jumping in very aggressively. Gets picked off very quickly. Left.
Oh,
DDP! Oh, the great bomb in. Manages to drop the medic before he gets Uber.
and Hamari.
That's a suicide well done. And with players spawning, DVP spawning in 5 seconds means they get Uber. So this should be a nice, well-timed push. Left loses a duel to Razor, so now it's looking terrible for Sardudes. Their goal in mind here should be getting out and not losing players. Medic needs to survive here. But they definitely need to get a force, so here we are. Soldier jump in, Mink gets forced straight away by Ollie, a nice hiding spot. Redcoat looks like he's going to be stuck. Hamari down.
Forward hold here?
Drat comes in from behind. The coordinated attack. Drat gets a kill as well as getting a kill on distracted players.
Ollie
So
picked off Drat from spawn when Drat was at Cliff. Very impressive gaming. Clap to you, Ollie.
So Sardudes are looking to push in here. They know they have time. They have Uber advantage. They're looking like they want to try and get something happen. The attack on the flank. Soldier jump in very quickly, but Wigan goes down early again.
Yeah,
just going
left.
down straight away in fights all the time here.
It's always left. It's left so sneaky. Doesn't seem to matter where Wiggers. Left can smell him. Goodness, how does he do it?
So left. Peak can just counter Uber here. He doesn't want to drop players, but Redcoat goes down, and he's flashed a lot this Uber.
Yeah. Mink
But
is
it's-
only just fading.
They've lost 3 players on Salt-Free, and even though they get capped, Mink will almost certainly go down to the Soldier here, and does. And Razor doesn't manage to get picked, so this is looking really, really bad here this round.
Well,
Isn't even up yet. It's going to be 50% advantage.
DVP confident in this. He's
Well,
confident.
he hasn't hit many shots this game. He dies straight away. That's not what you want.
Bad omen. I
Drat
reckon.
kills Ollie, but they're down 2 players now.
Redcoat's dropping the catfish. Hamari dropping catfish.
But Hamari's on Mink here. Kills Mink. That just about seals this round up. Is at 93% Uber. He just needs to hold right click. Oh no! Oh no, the bomb in! Manages to pick him! DVP and Razor brawling on the point. Catfish comes in, gets red coat. And
poor
DVP gets
pig.
the final frag on Ollie.
Pick
Wow.
must really be feeling awful right now.
That-
Bad luck, Pick.
He was 2% away from Uber and dies. That's just terrible. They must be feeling so sad about this. DVP's looking like he might be able to get a pick on the soldier. No. Good discipline. Good discipline by Ollie, making sure to check the corners. But it goes down to a swift meat shot by Drat. Left in on Mink. Mink goes down. It's just... Oh, the scouts in the demo for Sardudes proved to be just way too strong. Wigan went down at the start of pretty much every fight I saw theirs. They really focused the demo early with really good bombs by Left and Ollie, and yeah, off the back of that, they just cleaned them up. Didn't really ever seem in doubt.
Goodness. 3-0 to Sardudes. A bit unexpected. I thought Sultry would put up a bit stronger.
I thought they'd be a shoo-in for at least 1 or 2 rounds. Maybe the first map demoralized them, getting so close to tying it up and going to Golden Cap.
Yeah.
It really was unfortunate. What do you think, Lim?
I think that neither teams are really playing heals or valuing the lives of their scouts in these fights. Like, if you look at the heal spread, there's actually... I don't know, it particularly from, like... I mean, the logs say they've got heals. I think that was mostly just either building or I don't know, buffing, because I feel that having buffs on their scouts at the right times, particularly Salt-Free, I don't know, Salt-Free had to build a lot because they didn't have the point a lot, you know what I mean? And they had to they had to build with their scouts, which means Raze constantly got heals. Teams kept chasing frags when they had kept the point. They didn't need to go forward. I mean, it works sometimes, but it usually resulted in them just dying. I think Wigan needed to die less on mids, and they needed to deal with left more.
你好，我是 Himari， 我是从中国来的。
I mean, Left
He said
and Red
hello, my
Goat
name's
just
Samar.
did a lot of damage. They both topped the damage by, you know, a decent chunk. And Zora and Amari both doing a lot of damage as well.
Alright, well, we're going to jump into some interviews now. Tonight we're joined with Holly, the Pocket for Sardudes, and Hamari, the Scout for Sardudes. How's it going, guys?
Bad, how are you?
你好，
Hopefully we'll be able to get someone from Salt-Free in as well.
So, yeah. We were talking about during the game, Ollie, the soldier coordination from you and Left. Is there set comms for your bombs?
Left just firstly give the countdown, and then I try and get into the air. But yeah, other than that, it's pretty much we're just in sync.
Sweet.
It definitely paid off a lot on Snake Water. The key to winning a lot of fights was your team's coordination.
Yeah, for sure.
And we're joined with the demo for Salt-Free Wigan in the Pocket, Catfish.
Hello,
How's it going,
friends.
guys?
Hello, friends. How's things?
Great.
Good, yes. It was an interesting game. Well done to
Yeah,
the
GG.
Stud dudes. Well played.
That was a 6 game. That was very good.
Yeah, you played
Snake was so
Videx
close.
much
Yeah.
better than us. Yeah, Snake was good. I enjoyed
Vi
Snake.
less so, but-
Vi was a bit less enjoyable, but, you know, it's all a game, eh? Bit of a laugh.
Yeah, good fun.
Yeah, it was tasty.
So, Wigan, can you tell us what the comms were like when Left picked off Mink on that last push, I think on the second round?
On Snake?
You mean when he
I'm assuming?
forced the Uber and he was
Yeah.
hiding? Oh, are you talking about Snake Bunny?
I'm talking about Violet towards
Talking about
last,
Violet?
When he was
last 10
hiding-
seconds, I think.
When he was hiding on the inside, on top of the pipes, on the right side when he walk out of spawn.
No, I have no recollection of that. Which
Wiped
might
it from
say
my memory.
something about the state that our comms were in minded if I had no knowledge of that happening. But yeah, I'd say in general our communication wasn't at its best in Viaduct. But I mean, yeah, like our communication communication's always trash anyway because we're just, don't focus as much on the game as maybe we should. But yeah, it was Viaduct. You guys just outplayed us. We just didn't have anything to respond with, which is, I think, one half a dozen the other of our errors, and you guys playing well. So there are a few occasions where we just got caught out doing dumb things, and you took advantage of that, and it won you out.
I think Fanatical had a lot to do with the win as well. He's my dad.
Oh my gosh!
No, actually, this is true. And he's been with our team. He's coaching us, and he's one of the best DF2 players I reckon I've ever seen. Probably the best in the world. So a big part of it.
Yes. Good old Bass. Yes.
Well,
yeah, you go, Bunneez.
How confident are you guys with DDP on Sniper?
He was scary.
Well, that wasn't really
bit,
our decision.
It was a new thing tonight. We usually come up with our strats and ideas during our, and that was one that kind of happened tonight for one of the first times ever. I think we've done it twice because usually Razor's our normal sniper, and he's a bit of a god, but.
Honestly, most of our players are good enough, or off-class players are good enough at sniper that almost any of them, if they're feeling it, can go sniper and hit us. So it doesn't really matter to us, honestly.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So we basically just, I suppose, wanted to try a couple of different things because what we were doing wasn't working. Long story short.
Okay. All right. Well, Nico, you have any questions?
How do you guys feel about the rest of the season?
Confident.
Which team?
How do you feel about the rest of the season, Wigan?
I think realistically, we're coming into this season with the same perspective I have for the last 6 or 7 seasons. It's just have fun, enjoy the game, and take matches semi-seriously, and just see where we end up. And I think with the seedings this season and the teams how they are, we do theoretically have a good chance of at least. Well, I'd like to think we're going to make finals and potentially the grand final, but I think there's a few teams that, if they sort of get their eye on the ball, could potentially contest those top spots. So I think we're confident that we have what it takes if we play well, but it comes down to who's better on the day and who's taking it more seriously and getting better, and et cetera, et cetera.
Pretty confident that we're going to be at least 3rd place, if not better. Wouldn't be surprised if this is the final, this match, this lineup.
That's big calls.
Yeah, big calls
from Cat.
What else?
Calling it early.
What do you think about that, Ollie? And
well, we're sitting in a pretty good place right now, undefeated. But again, lots of teams in intermediate put together towards the end. So, but I'm pretty confident if we keep playing, keep improving, that we'll see. Probably Wigan's team actually in the finals. And
it's not just me.
Never very much.
It'll be interesting. How did you guys feel? Now I'm taking over the interview job. How did you guys feel we performed compared to a few of the other teams that were in sort of your pool at the start?
I mean, we blew through a couple of the lower teams early on, but I mean, people are picking up the pace, especially on Snake, which is one of our not so good maps, but we're working on it.
Yeah, but I feel that Snake's garbage.
Yeah, we're not a big fan of it as a team. Whereas product is one of our best. I think just because of our coordination, whatever. But no, I reckon you guys are one of the teams to beat for sure.
Yeah, cheers.
Sweet. Well, do you want to run through some shoutouts? Yeah. Hamari, you have any shoutouts?
He doesn't speak English. He doesn't speak English. He's got no English. It's not even a joke. I don't know why he's going to do it.
这次真的是太容易了吧？我们一定会赢的。
We can hear all your typing, man. Do you want to do your shoutcasts?
I'm not typing. It's not me typing. Just for the heads up. I swear.
Wiggins has got some background noise. It's fine.
It's Ollie. I swear, it's Ollie.
See, Samari can't speak English.
对了，我的眼睛很小，玩不好。
What?
Do you have any shout-outs, Captain?
Shout-outs? Okay, shout out to the boys. I think we played pretty well. Shout out to the side dudes, you guys played really well. Good luck with the rest of the season. Shout out to the casters for casting and all the people behind the scenes. Shout out to, that's it. Hey, shout out to Dork.
Ollie?
Shout out to Salt Free, because we're around good blokes, and good luck for your season as well.
And
shout
girls,
out to,
blokes and girls.
Oh yeah, and me. And
yes,
shout out to Fanatical, giving me everything that he has to offer. And shout out to Redger for losing in Open and giving us the win. And shout out to Casters for casting.
Sweet. William?
Yeah, pretty much the same, I suppose. Sat dudes, played well. You guys have always been like a pleasure to play against, and pretty well spirited as well, which is kind of what we're about. And Salt Free for, you know, being the kidlets, and I suppose the casters as well today, because you know it's always good to get more and more Australian TF2 out there when our scene's not necessarily as big as others. So cheers.
Nice, thanks.
Thanks, guys.
Alright, so I guess that wraps it up for us tonight. Thanks for... do you want to say something, Liam?
Shoutouts from the casters, maybe?
Just TF2 for being amazing.
And you, Bunneez?
Shout out to T. That's good.
Okay. What about you, Liam?
I think if I don't say this, I'll get screamed at, but shout out to Omni's Birds, shout outs to Muhammad, and I guess everyone in my team, and all the community for staying alive in this amazing game.
Yeah, well, I think we couldn't have ended on a better note. Right. Thanks for joining us, and keep on capping.